Good morning, everybody. Am I on? I don't know. Yes, looks like I'm on. Let me see. I don't know, no, that's not it. Hang on, is it here? Are we on? Yes, we're on. We are here. Okay, had to reload the page. So that's what happens when you go live, right? Anyway, lots of things going on. I swear, yes, I'm another day older. Oh my gosh, just another day, right? Another day older. Had a wonderful birthday. It just seemed like the whole weekend just went on and on and on. Good morning, Joan Bennett. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Wow. Well, we've got some. Let's do the stats first, and then we'll talk. Okay, we got some exciting things. Well, we're 0.84 months of inventory. That's only 2,369. Hey, good morning, Leslie. We only have 369 single family homes for sale. So I'm not sure. Let's see, we've got, we're selling 106 homes a day. We put 160 under contract over the weekend, and we only listed 110. So hopefully some more listings will pop up. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the birthday wish. It just seems to never end. I love it. 74, 30 more, right? There we go. Yeah. So I know it's exhausting sometimes. Went out and walked this morning, 40 degrees, but it was beautiful. The wind wasn't blowing. I didn't get to walk Saturday, Sunday because of how brisky wind it was, especially up here by the mountain, man. It was pushing the clouds down. You could see the clouds come down on the mountain. It was beautiful though. So take a breath. Yeah, I put I rearranged the current and the median price so that y'all could see the gain. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can't move it. Well, I'm gonna post this in the group, but this is possibly a better way for you to look at it so that you can see a home in 2011 now has an equity gain of $225,000. And this might be something that you can utilize on your listing appointments, or to get people to list their homes, or to remind people about how the equity has increased based on the current value, median price. And I'm really going to dig deep in the rest of this year. We have an opportunity here because Zillow is in our market, and I'm going to show you something today. And down here, first of all, Zillow, in case you don't understand, which is okay because maybe nobody's told you, or maybe you missed it. Our market is 5.5 million home sales a year, which means around $12,500 of average commission per transaction. So if you take that 5.5 million and you take it times the 12,500, you come up with 68 billion with a B dollars of commissions. And that's what the Zillow play is about. They want a piece of that. It's right there. They know they can get a percentage of the market, and that's what they're after, a percentage of the market. And Zillow Homes opened up in, let's see, Phoenix, Tucson, and Atlanta. I think I finally got those straight. One on the East Coast, two on the West Coast. I have been wrong saying three on the East Coast. I think they're poised to open two more, one in Florida, and I think one in Maryland. But they're moving. They're moving. And the news I have to share with you today is, look at this, everybody. If you haven't seen this, you know, I do the stats. I go in, and as a broker, I can go in and I can look at the stats. And guess what popped up? Zillow Inc. and Zillow Homes Inc. And they're on Griffin Peak at 89135, which is right down the street here from where I live, 89135, which is in downtown Summerlin, I believe, pretty sure. So they've got two brokerages now that they are on our MLS. So if you look up Zill, that's their office code for one of them, and ZIHO is the office code for the other one. And I'm not sure why they have two. One may be because they're going to list homes one place, and the other one may be for their sales. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but I'm sure Zillow doesn't do anything without knowing what they're doing. Hello, Karen. Karen. Good to see you. Yeah, so everybody, Zillow is on the MLS now in Las Vegas. So I researched a little farther. They've not done any listings yet or any sales. They're brand new. Then I looked up, let me show you what else I found here. Okay, this may be a little hard to see, but what I'm showing you here are the two offices if you look them up on the MLS. And one of the things that I know is if your agent ID is 247, like this one is here. Let's see if I have something in front of me. Yeah, I got this. I got it printed out so I can read it. Yeah, the broker, Andrew Miller, his MLS number is 247397. And that means he's probably he's become an agent between October and now. That I do know for sure. Oh, Griffith Peak Jones saying is on Pavilion. Yeah, I thought that was, well, we'll look it up. We'll see. Yeah, you might be right, but still, it's here. And then Ross McKenzie, now his MLS number is 247746. The importance of the numbers is as they add new agents, the numbers increase. So what that's saying is that these people just got there, just became realtors. Now they may have been real estate agents, but they just became realtors. And if you look at their phone numbers, 602, anybody shout out where that is? I didn't have time to look that one up. And 775. And then they have an agent, Gregory Davis. Now, Gregory Davis has been around a while because his ID is 098674. So he's been around a while. He's one of their agents. Ross McKenzie's one of their agents, and Andrew Miller is their broker. And then if you go down to, and that's Zillow Inc. And then if you go down here to the second brokerage they put in the MLS, it is Zillow Homes. Hey, Annetta, how are you? Happy day. Good morning. If you go down here, the broker there is Matthew Hendricks, and his phone number comes from 480. And I is that Florida or is that Arizona? One of the two. So he's the broker, Matthew Hendricks, and his number is 247527. Again, that's happened since October. Now, why do I know that? Because we hired an agent, a brand new agent in October, and his number was 247122. So I know that anybody after that is new since October. And then Zillow Homes Inc. Matthew Hendricks is a broker. They hired one agent, Clayton Kinder, and his number is 247900. So he's just recently become a realtor, and his phone number prefix is 206. So they're here, everybody. They're in our brokerage. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean. It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen, but they are here. They are in our brokerage. They've done no deals yet, no listings, nothing. I went on Zillow.com this weekend. I put in my address, and it wants to list my home directly, which means it's not going to agents. They want me to give my personal information, and they will call me. So it's changed a little bit there. So what it's telling me is that they're here. They got the brokerage. They can take listings directly. The Zestimate now is Zillow offers. Basically, they're going to make an offer, give me an offer on my home directly. They're here. Just saying. So you got to change. You got to get ready. Here's the office codes, ZIL and ZIHO. Here they are. If you go into your MLS and do a search for agent or brokerage or office, they're here. I just can't say it enough times because it really is a game changer. And they are, like they said last week, moving forward into other markets. I didn't know how quickly they would move here, but they're here. And of course, we'll be watching the stats. And, you know, I will tell you that the Open Door, Redfin, George Caprios, one of my OfferPad, in 2020, this year to date, they had done 326 homes. This year, 2021, it's fallen off to 243 homes. And I'm thinking because they're not giving George as many deals. George, please let me know if I'm wrong. I'm just, my opinion, trying to glean something from the statistics that they have slowed down giving you business because they're going to start doing it themselves. I would just think that if I was a business person, that's what I would be doing. So, yeah, George yeah, I know, Joan, he still has listings. That's what I'm saying. You know, they've closed 200, him and the other iBuyer platforms have closed 243 deals this year, which is $87 million worth of volume versus last year to date, January to February 14th, they had done 326 deals, which is 92 million. I know, but what I'm saying is I'm sure George has got those, but they're probably going to start putting them into their own brokerage. Wouldn't you think, Joan? I think so. We'll see. They didn't just start this for nothing, and obviously they're paying brokers and they're hiring agents. So it's here. It's here. So what are we going to do about it, everybody? Well, a couple things, I guess. One of the things is you need to get educated more. And Jimmy and I did a contracts class last week, and we talked about the new offer, the new RPA that just came out in December, I guess. It's a page longer, so that, just so you know, there's more things in it. If you look at item 7, I forget what page it's on, the first sentence is 120 words. If you can describe that, good for you. That's what we're trying to teach everybody. But this Wednesday, we're doing an agency class, and that's strategies for sellers. And that's what we need to do, everybody. We need to get listings because people are going on Zillow and they are getting Zestimates, and Zillow is going to contact them directly. And now they have a brokerage, 2 brokerages actually here in Las Vegas, 5 people working for them, 2 brokers. And did I say 2 brokers? And how many agents? Let's see, one more time. 2 brokers and 3 agents in those 2 companies. So, you know, they're getting poised to jump on us and get these people that go on and gets estimates. And I mean, everybody does that, right? I mean, everybody does that. And when they do it, Zillow's right there to get them. So let's get some advanced strategies going on. Let's find out how we can not just from a contractual standpoint or transactional standpoint, everybody, but we have got to get marketing. We've got to get better at marketing, better at strategies to get sellers to come with us. And it's not just about the price, because if you think about it, I've said this last week, their brokerages are going to hire employees. Their employees, let's say they hire agents that can do a deal a month, and they become a machine and make those agents do 4 deals a month, right? Because they've got all the systems in place and all the transaction coordinators in place and everything in place. So, you know, they're going to ramp up pretty quickly. And if we're not there, you know, being in touch in you know, sales out, we always say, is a contact sport, but marketing is where it's at. We need to be able to be in touch with those sellers. And I've been preaching this, get your neighborhood as your farm, because you have an instant bond with those people. They know you. They know you have that neighborhood's best interest at heart because you live there and you know something about the neighborhood, and maybe you even know some people that live in that neighborhood. So, you know, go to your title companies, get the list, start sending out letters, start doing things, you know, to be in front of these people, because you want to be the person they choose, not Zillow. And when Zillow opened the brokerages, everybody, what they're doing is they're becoming price competitive with us. They're going to have employees, maybe not today, but that's their business model, is to hire agents as employees. And and then they can tell them what to do, when to do it, how to do it, where to do it. And there, we as independent contractors still have our freedom. And we talked in our Buffini class on Friday. I think, Victor, you said, well, I'm not going to become an employee. I want my freedom. So if Zillow is going to pay somebody $100,000, this is just hypothetical. If they were going to pay somebody $100,000, giving them insurance, giving them stock options, giving them, 401k contributions, and you're looking at the 100 grand that you make selling real estate versus the 100 grand they're going to pay you plus all the benefits. I don't know, everybody. I don't know. I think I'm sure they have a terrific strategy because this company has never done anything without understanding the cost to do it and the profits involved in the result of doing it. We all have to pay attention more than ever, and for the rest of our careers now. Zillow is going to impact our productivity. It's a big play. It's a big play. Having said that, I will tell you that, we built a website around content and not around vanity, not around just an IDX, because anybody can look up properties. And our content is something that you can use to stay in front of people, because you don't want to spam people, and you want to start being maybe more consistent with social media. And because there's 2.7 billion people on there, and a lot of those people live in Las Vegas. And the age group that's on Facebook is, the 40 and up. More of the younger people are on the younger platforms like TikTok. TikTok's big. Now you have Clubhouse, and then you also have Instagram, which we're going to talk a little bit about today. We're going to give Mari Smith's going to give us a few tips about using a program to repurpose your Instagram stories and reels. So stay tuned. We're going to do that in just a minute. But I just want to talk a little bit about how important your website is, especially if you're going to start marketing for listings, which I hope everybody's going to do. The buyers, and to capture buyers, you have to have a website that's filled with information. And I rarely ever talk about my company, Agent Formula, here, but it is daily blogs, all kinds of information, Market Watch, the job listings that are there, all the things that make you look professional is what we tried to achieve with our website. And just think about, if you don't have a website, or if you're thinking of getting a website, it's very affordable, $69 a month. And we do everything for you. We send out emails. We're just about to and we have email campaigns in there that you can utilize to stay in touch with people. And we're putting more, I think this month we're putting 12 more letters in there that are very contemporary with today's times. So just putting a shout out there. Our website company has been around for 10 years. We do training. If you look on the calendar here, like on Thursday from 1:30 to 3:30, we're having a social media review, how you can use your website with the landing pages and post those on the different platforms to get leads and to get recognition. And then we always, of course, talk about marketing and how you should market yourself. And tomorrow I'm going to talk a little bit more about some tips and suggestions for your social media time blocking and your pillar content, which is what made me think about the website, of course. And then finding your voice, thinking beyond the now, which we have to do, and then evaluating what's worked in the past and what is not. We're going to talk a little bit about those things tomorrow. But today, I'd like to spend the rest of the day talking about Instagram, because I don't talk about Instagram very much. I like Instagram, but I have gone deep on LinkedIn and deep on Facebook, because there's only so much time in a day. And I'm not out there like you all are selling and, sellers with sellers and buyers. And I can't even imagine, how much time you have. to go deep on these platforms. It's one thing to just be on a platform, to be on a platform, to be on Instagram because all your friends are on Instagram, or you like the comments and you're interacting, you love posting the pictures and things like that. From a business standpoint, I have gone deep on Facebook because of the demographics of Facebook, because of the advertising opportunities it affords me, because of the way I can create friends list, I can direct market to people, and then on LinkedIn I can do the same thing. I can connect with the people in California who are real estate agents, in Arizona, the places where people are moving from to here, to give their agents in those states referrals. So I look at these platforms from a business perspective and how it's going to help me be more successful with my business. So I would suggest that you do that. However, I know a lot of you love Instagram, the reels and the stories, and I've said this before, if you've been on Instagram for a long, long time and you have a lot of followers, I think I have about 9,600. I haven't even looked lately for a week or so, but I don't really comment, which is what you need to do, and direct message people, which is what you need to do if you're going to create a presence there and have followers that watch your listings that you post, your open houses, and so on. I don't do that. Of course, that's not what I do. So I'm doing Asian formula things, and I've worked hard over the years to get those 9,600. That wasn't easy to get 9,600 followers. But my point is that it's hard to get followers because Instagram it's got a lot of influencers on there, and they follow the travel agents, with all the beautiful pictures, the makeup artists, the fitness people, and again, just so many products are there. So, but if you're on there, I want you to watch this. I'm going to be quiet. I'm so hyped up because I found that Zillow is right down the street. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. Here we go.
Hey, so I thought I'd shoot a quick video to show you how you could repurpose some of your stories and your reels on Instagram if you're using them. Really, actually, repurpose any content that you have on your phone using a nifty app called Boosted Video Maker. So let's do this. I'm going to pull up my phone right here. And this app, I have it in my folder called Stories. I got all these different things you can do with stories. This is not just for stories. This is actually a creative app you can use for any purpose. They do square, landscape, portrait, the works. So Boosted, all I'm going to do by light tricks, I'm going to open up. You have all these free templates in here. You can scroll along here and look at every template that they have. And a lot of the templates include the free assets inside of them. But what we're going to do in this particular video, I'm going to show you, I'm going to hit the plus button, super duper easy. It's going to automatically go to my camera roll, and you'll see where I've been goofing around and doing all kinds of stories over the last little while. So let's just say I've already pre-selected some of these, and I can do up to 7. I'm going to grab a few different ones. There's the cherries. There's one there. That's 5. Let's see if I get to that one and just do one more, that one. Okay, so 7. Now also you can see that I could choose some from Getty Images. I could buy some from in the app, but at the moment I'm just going to go ahead and do mine. You can see that tiny little thing at the bottom there says hold and drag to reorder. So if I go, actually I want that one over there, or just pressing, this is on the iOS, on iPhone, you can do them. You can do Android as well. It's a little bit different, works a little bit similar, but different. So there we go. See, I'm happy with my order. Now is all I'm going to do. Hit next. And now I need to create a style. It automatically defaults to square. Don't worry about the format because we can change that in a moment. This is super awesome. Makes it so easy because I can tap on any one of these basically like pre-made templates, and they're mostly for the style of text and the transitions. So for this particular example, I'm just going to stick with the first one, sunny. And as I just hit create, boom. Now, a couple little nifty editing things I can do in here. As you can see, there's my 7. And I can go, all right, and you can see I can do text, and there's, if I tap on that, there's also a filter Okay, I can actually change it up per clip and do that nice and easy. But what I'm going to do is I want to see the length of this is. If I hit preview, and then it does have music. It's not playing this second because I don't think it's playing. But what I'm doing is I want to see the length of it. So I go to the end and I see it's 26 seconds total. I actually want it longer. So come out of there, and to do that, I'm going to hit scenes. So you see 26 seconds. Or I could have hit scenes before to see the length. Plus. I'm just adding scenes because I can always switch out the assets, as many as I can put in here, and that's my max. So I can make just under 1 minute videos using this mobile app, super duper easy. My content or theirs. Theirs is included in the templates, or you can purchase them. I got a special Mari deal for you. You'll see it in the description here. It's only $4.99 for 3 months, or you can use it for free. All right, so we've got the 54 second. That's perfect. That's what I want. I got 15 scenes there. You see, hit done, and now I can start to load up what I want in here. I'm going to come to the very first one. Say I'm fine with that. If I tap it, you've got different things I can do here. So trim and fit. Now fit, because say if I was leaving it as a square, I'm going to move this to where I want my face. See there, that was a previous story. So now I'm going to go in here and say I'm happy with that, or maybe I want to know, and you'd be able to hear the audio and to know exactly which aspect of it that you wanted. I'm talking about my bookshelf there. So hit done, say I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to make my text whatever I want it here. Introducing, whatever I'm going to say there. And then I can change up the font, right? And I can apply the font to all. Love that little feature. I can go and make this, because I don't want it on top of my face, make it a little smaller, or wherever I'm going to put it, up here. And then go on to the next scene. Now then, with the audio, another quick trick for you is that I'm going to press this little music, and this will be for the whole track, my whole 54-second track. I'm going to hit music. It's automatically come in with the default music, but if I want my own audio, like what I'm saying in each one, I'm going to hit replace, and you see that down the bottom there? Point the other way, right there. Use clip audio. So I just toggle that little guy, and now it's going to use the audio I already had in there of me speaking in my stories. I could do that, or you got all kinds of it. Show you all the different music. You got lots and lots of totally royalty-free music in there. Let's say I'm going to use the clip audio. Hit done, and then go on to my next one. You can play each individual one. Love you. Say okay, that's fine, and just keep putting the text that you want. Double check, double tap, text here. Spell right. Thank you for autocorrect. Move these around. So, and then let's say, oh my gosh, I'm liking how this is coming together. I want to make this is square, which would be great for my Instagram feed post. And then you just tap format, and there's your 3 formats. You say, no, actually, I'm going to leave it as story. We're going to do this all as an IGTV video, right? Or however you want to repurpose it. Or I could go, there's 16:9 landscape. That's going to be ideal for Twitter or LinkedIn usually. And you're like, but Mari, wait, that's not going to work. I've done a 9:16, 16:9, 9:16. Yes, 9:16 is the long one, the story one. It's vertical. And you're like, that's not going to work. So let's say, okay, yeah, but watch this. Remember, we can tap on it, and I can go trim and fit. And I take my 2 fingers, and I just make it zip, zip, zip. And we've even got a little grid line, so I can put it where I want. You can put it off to the center even if you wanted. Oops, actually, no, it's going to default to the middle, no problem. And remember, we could trim it wherever we want. And I hit done. So now it does that wonderful kind of mirroring effect, or not mirroring, whatever they call it, like a blurred background. So now, and I can really do some fun things with this, because now I can go and zoom up my text a little bit. You can either use a little slider there or your fingers. And there you go, much better. And same, you'll have to do that on each one, right? So trim and fit, get it to where I want it. That's a fun filter on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. So play each one, and it's so easy to use, and it's fun too. It's a fun, nifty little easy peasy app, and you can basically produce in a few moments using content you already had on your camera roll or repurposing stories like I'm doing here, and literally make 3 different videos, right? You could make up to almost a minute for landscape for Twitter, LinkedIn, as I mentioned, even YouTube if you wanted, Square for your Instagram feed, or Facebook. Square's just fine for Facebook, or the full 9x16. I would do if you're doing longer than 15 seconds, because obviously what we're doing is repurposing stories here, as that would be fun for IGTV. Also with Reels now, we can do 30 seconds. They've allowed us to do 30 seconds. So I hope that was helpful to you and something fun that you can play around with. Oh, by the way, yeah, so we hit close and then we hit preview and get it to how we want it, and it's where we want it. Say great, and then I just hit share. Now from here, I could go straight to Facebook, which is not to your business page. It does go to your profile. So I recommend my strategies. I'm just going to save it to my photo library, right? So hit photo library, leave it open. It's going to go ahead and pop it on your camera roll, and from there, you load it to wherever you want. And if you prefer to use desktop, just connect up to your computer and off you go. Or another nifty little thing for you is with Creator Studio, Facebook Creator Studio, is that you can upload in draft. So you could upload from your mobile device as a draft to Facebook Creator Studio, and then go in on desktop and type your hashtags and your verbiage and call to action and link and anything you want. So it's almost done there. That one was a long one. I pushed the envelope with that. And there you go. Voila. So it's saved to my camera roll. You just come out of there, go over here, go to there, and there it is. There's my 54-second little video in nice HD and with the nice transitions and my different text. Of course, I didn't quite finish making it, but I was just showing you guys. Okay, so have fun with that. That's how to repurpose Facebook or Instagram stories or any content you have on your camera roll, obviously with a purpose. This isn't just about cranking out stuff just because Instagram or Facebook wants us to crank out stuff. Be strategic, thinking about top of mind, top of feed, and the ability to get your message across to your audience in a fun way, in an informative way, an educational way. And when you are creating regular video content for Facebook and Instagram, you just will reach more people. They're so video centric. Facebook in particular, Zuckerberg has long said that YouTube is one of their biggest competitors when it comes to video, and so he's got his sights on becoming more YouTube-like. The beautiful thing though of video on Facebook is it has the whole engagement aspect as well, and the community, the social network side of things. A little bit different to YouTube. Okay, hope this was fun and valuable for you. I look forward to seeing your creations. Feel free to tag me when you upload videos and let me know how you like this boosted app. And you just go, let me show you that deal while we've got you. theboostapps.com/Mari. And I'll show you this real quick. On Chrome, it should come up. You can just zap that QR code. And as I said right there, it's going to give you the $4.99. And the picture's only 3 years old. I changed my hair so much. But you can download it, and there it is, App Store, Google Play. Pull that up, theboostapps.com/Mari on your mobile device. And then when you tap, you'll go right through to the app and get your special Mari deal. You can download it and check it out for free and then decide if you want to upgrade to the paid version. Okay, friends, enjoy, have fun, keep on being awesome. Ciao for now.
I love Lori. I just love her. And, we're talking a little bit about, I'm running over time today, but I show you these things because for me, if I take pictures and videos on my phone, like I'm sure you all do, I can go on this, I can upload to Facebook's Creator Studio. So if you haven't explored that, you need to explore. We'll explore it in our social media class this week. But that way it gets up there. I don't have to worry about how do I get it from here to on my desktop, because I personally can be more creative on my desktop than I can on my phone. And that's just because I wasn't born with one of these in my hand. I was born with a rattler or something. So I like to work on my desktop. So now I can take these pictures and photos, upload them from my phone to my Facebook Creator Studio, and then I can use these neat little apps like Boosted, like Mari's saying, and you can download it on your computer, and then you can do all these fun things. I'm just more productive on my desktop, and I feel I can strategize better. I can lay out things on my desk, and I can think about what I'm doing. And I think that we all have to get very serious about how very serious and strategic this year about what we are posting, and not just make it so whimsical. I think that we really need to time block on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I think we need to have some strategy as to, what days of the week, like we were talking in our Facebook class, social media last week, we were talking about taking a day and be consistent. I was telling Teresa's Thursday tips, right? The 3 T's, Teresa's Thursday tips, something like that. Or, and then every Thursday, at a certain time, she's going to be there. And then you can keep reposting that too. People are afraid to do that, but you got to get over that fear, because not everybody is listening to you when you're doing it. And you need to be a thumb stopper, and maybe today they don't want to listen to you because they're doing something different, but tomorrow they see you again. Oh, I missed this tip from Teresa, I'm going to watch it today. Anyway, you have to start time blocking and being strategic and thinking ahead, like what's my theme for this month, what are my tips for this month. We have to brand ourselves, and that's our biggest defense against Zillow and the iBuyer platforms, is branding ourselves and being out there. Branding means you're out there, not just like, excuse me, not just like branding yourself, but branding your appearance. They see you all the time. Now you become a brand. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're there all the time, Karen and Joan and Annetta. And it's because you're there. And now you become a brand awareness. And you need to become self-aware as to what you want your brand to be. And then you need to be consistent, because if you're consistent with who you are and what you're providing, then people are going to look for you because you're top of mind in that category for them. So there's some strategy here, tactics and strategies, and that's what we teach, in our social media classes. And I say, with the website, you have content. And now virtual tours. I will tell you that Zillow is really going, if you Google Zillow, you're going to see what first comes up is all those virtual tours. And with our website, we have put all the virtual tours in one place so that you can easily, you can sort them. We have a virtual tour search. And you can search, and then you can have some type of a consistent, here's the virtual tour of the day, or here's virtual tour Tuesday. You see, and then people say, oh, I wonder what Ruth's coming up with on a virtual tour today. I love that one last week. People start thinking like that. Anyway, I love you all. I'm running way over time today, but I wanted to share that, rewatch it with Mari. She is awesome. She's one of my mentors, and I love you all. Lots of things we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you the Zillow stats every day, and we'll start seeing how they trend, and along with our own MLS stats. Have a wonderful day. If you're taking the day off, enjoy. I'm going to the office. Can you believe?